is the perfect opportunity to use. Oh, there's a button here, I didn't even see it. We can edit that out, right? Today to use these, can't even talk. Clearly I've never used an umbrella before. This is a high quality umbrella. I can tell by this spring. The spring and the spring rate was fantastic. Hey guys, welcome to another beautiful day here in Miami, Florida. I'm David Nussbaum from Wheels Boutique. Behind me, we have two badass Rolls Royce Cullinans. Both of them have seen some time in our shop, as you might be able to tell. And the reason that is because we did the Novotech Y-body kits for both of these vehicles, and some aftermarket wheels and some lowering and some other good stuff on the way for this car specifically. But let me get into a little bit more detail about both of the aftermarket mods. So the white one over here and the gray one over here have the Novotech Y-body kit. Novotech calls this the Spofec Overdose kit. Now in total, there's about 14 or 15 different pieces. And if we get closer to the cars, I'll be able to show some of the fender pieces that come in the kit. And it makes up 14 in total because you have to, account for these lines that Rolls Royce had designed. So there's a lot of pieces involved. It is a very, very time-consuming installation. We do everything in-house in our facility, which is about 100 yards south of this filming location. And we do everything in about roughly a week to a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks on a worst case scenario, because these body panels must be painted to match the car. And that's a very difficult thing to do, especially when you have cars like this that almost every single Cullinan has a very bespoke and unique color to itself. So this one to my right has a set of AN20 wheels. It is a private label kind of one-off deal that we do for our VIP Rolls Royce customers, and I'll get into a little bit more information as that program develops. But it's the AN20 wheel on this side. We also have the AN20 wheel on this side. This wheel has the brushed clear finish, and this wheel has the gloss black finish. So they're two-piece wheels, and that allows us to do a variety of different widths. So you can even theoretically do a 15-inch wide wheel. Not that any car that I can think of would use that, but that's just to show the sort of barrels that you can do. And on these, we have a 24-inch diameter, both front and rear. So it should be a 24 by 10.5 square setup, as we call it. You can also run a staggered setup on these cars, but it's less than ideal. It's better to have the same width wheel and tire, so you can kind of rotate everything and have the tires wear equally. And of course, you have to be able to allow the Rolls Royce customers to have the Rolls Royce floating cap, which is a big selling point. A lot of aftermarket wheels do not offer this, and because of that, people don't buy those wheels if you're a Rolls Royce owner. So that was very important. We actually polled a lot of our Rolls Royce clients on that, and they absolutely wanted that. They said it was a deal breaker. They wouldn't do anything else. So that's why we have that. But then let's work our way into the interiors, because on the exterior, these cars look very similar in their shape since they both have the Novotech kit. But on the interior, that's where things differ. This one over here has a white and gray with a little bit of red, which is pretty cool. Let me get rid of this thing here. A lot easier to close. A lot easier to close than to open, obviously. But this one I like a lot just because of, oh look, we have Julio watching us. What's up, Julio? So over here we have that white with the gray interior. You have the red piping around, which is actually very cool. I have not seen another Cullinan with this combination in person. I've seen a lot of customer photos that they send me after we do some modifications, but never in person. I think it's absolutely spectacular. On this side, you have black and red combination. So every time I look at these cars, I think of how comfortable the carpet is. Yeah. What is that, ostrich? I don't know. What is that? I mean, it's absolutely amazing. These things ride like a dream, even after we've lowered both of them. So we lower both of them by using lowering links. So the car has air suspension on all four corners. You have basically an airbag. You have a little center control module there where you can make the car raise up or lower, which we did here to make it aesthetically pleasing. And the lowering links do not lose any of the ride quality. These cars are so advanced with their suspension that even on this lowered ride height, you can be driving 120, 130, not hear a single thing because of these thick glass, and not feel a single thing because of the lowering link. So very cool part of that. Let's see if I can close this here so you guys can see some more proportions of the wide body kit from Novotech. Now, as I mentioned, it's about 14 pieces in total. I could be off a piece or two, but if you start counting them, you've got the lower bumper here, you've got this right here too, you've got a side skirt that actually splits up in two, you've got even this little piece, which is quite unique. Once you start looking up close at the details that Novotech does, it's truly amazing. And then it goes all the way to the back. So the two biggest things, or I should say three biggest things that you'll notice from these cars, right away is the stance. The widened fender arches, they come out by about, I would say 2.5 inches or 50 millimeters on each side. That's gonna be number one. Number two is also the front bumper, the lower area. This area right here is a huge difference from the factory lower bumper. And if you pull up photos side by side of that, you'll see it. Oftentimes somebody will send me a photo of a Cullinan. They won't even know that it's modified. And they'll say, hey, is this a new version of the Cullinan or a new model year? What model year is this? I said, no, this is a regular Cullinan $400,000 vehicle, but with a Novotech wide body kit. The third part that you'll notice is on the back end, so very similar to the front end. Hopefully Marvin will get some B-roll of that, and you'll have a lot of the differences. It has a diffuser area, which is pretty cool. Now, the reason why these cars are here is because they're actually getting more stuff done. There's actually a rear spoiler that I don't believe either of these cars have, but they should. That's made from Novotech. And then this car is getting the Novotech exhaust and also the Novotech tune. So this thing is gonna be a freaking rocket. These cars must weigh 5,000 or 6,000 pounds, I'm guessing. But they accelerate like you would not believe. That's because of that big engine up front. And with this car, it's gonna have that tune, which is gonna give it about another 50 to 75 horsepower after you recalibrate the ECU. So that thing's gonna be a rocket. This thing is still fast as it is, but I absolutely love the entire program that Novotech offers. Again, they call that program for Rolls Royce vehicles SPOFEC. So SPOFEC will apply to the Ghost, the Phantom, the Cullinan, the Wraith, anything that Novotech offers for it. And then individually, this wide body kit is called the Overdose again. So we've got some really cool projects coming up in the shop alone. We've got these two bad boys that just got the wide body kit installed. We also have two Mercedes G-Wagons, brand new generation, so W463A, getting the Brabus wide body kits. So come to our shop. We've got a lot of cool things going on. And now that I mentioned those four, we also have a Porsche 992 Targa getting the Tech Art body kit. That belongs to Fish Whips. Look them up, Fish Whips on Instagram, really good buddy of ours. But I want to hear from you guys, as I always do. Let me know in the comments section below which car you like. So we've got the one that's on white with the black and red interior on the AN20s that are in gloss black. And then you've got the other one with the gray on the exterior. Then you have the white and gray interior with the red piping, but it's on the brushed silver AN20s. Like, comment, subscribe. My second video, remembering to do that. So want to hear which one you guys like and why. And add some funny comments too. I'm always reading those, guys. So until next time, stay safe, stay dry, and stay cool.